पद कमल तुम्हारे, सुर नर मुनि सब होहि सुखारे। श्याम पूजी पद कमल तुम्हारे, सुर नर मुनि सब होहि सुखारे। माता पूजी पद कमल तुम्हारे, सुर नर मुनि सब होहि सुखारे। अम्बा पूजी पद कमल तुम्हारे, सुर नर मुनि सब होहि सुखारे। श्याम पूजी पद कमल तुम्हारे, सुर नर मुनि सब होहि सुखारे। माता पूजी पद कमल तुम्हारे, सुर नर मुनि सब होहि सुखारे। श्यामा पूजी पद कमल तुम्हारे, सुर नर मुनि सब होहि सुखारे। अम्बा पूजी पद कमल तुम्हारे, सुर नर मुनि सब होहि सुखारे. All right. So last week we finished the description of Srinagar, and Brahmaji is giving the instructions, the guidelines to Vishwakarma, who is the architect of gods, how to make that city where Maa is going to reside. So we learned about all the different enclosures, and then all the different. So Maa's city, Maa's island is Manidweep. She lives in Manidweep. So where is Manidweep? It is in Sudha Sagar, big ocean, Sudha, ocean of nectar, nectarian ocean. So she's in an ocean of nectar, and then you go there. We learned all that. You go there, then you see a lot of gardens, a lot of parks, which are full of kalpavrikshas. Kalpavriksha means something that can fulfill your desire. By the time you reach Sudha Sagar, you're desireless, but your only desire is to serve mother. That will only get fulfilled when mother comes in front of you, right? In this body, you have become desireless. You're not desiring anything else. All the time you only kept crying, mother, when will I get to serve your feet? When will I get to serve your feet? When will you come? Maybe you didn't develop so much that in this physical eyes you're able to see her. But you have become desireless. Even if you didn't become desireless, say, but you wanted her so badly that at the time of death, you're like, oh, I just want to see you. I just want to see you. And you have chanted so much Lalita Sasnam that the Lalita Sasnam is so ingrained into each and every cell of yours that even in your deathbed, you are just Shri Mate Nama, Shri Maharagya Nama. That the chant is going in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is going to leave the last. Your body will die first, but your subconscious mind, with the Atma, it is going to be there. So you are lying on the bed, your body is not working, your tongue is not moving, nothing. You're not able to see anything. You've been injected with so many, whatever they give, the IVs and all those things, and you're about to die. But the chant is going on in your last breath. Shri Matre Namah, Shri Maharagya Namah, Shri Masanasana Shilaya Namah, Siddhagni Kunda Samutaya, Devakarya Samadhitaya Namah. Any chant, one chant is going on. Shri Lalita Ambikaya Namah, Shri Lalita Ambikaya Namah. Or you have a habit of singing Bhaji Tripure, 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 Vahi Kaam Aayenge. And so you're on the deathbed, and the chant is going on. Or any other chant, Shri Lalita Ambikaya Namah, Shri Lalita Ambikaya Namah, this chant is going on. Or Devi Puji Pad Kamal tumhare, this chant is going on. At the deathbed, okay? Nobody is knowing. If you have practiced like this, then it will happen naturally. If throughout your life, if you have practiced, okay, I'm going to chant Lalita Sahasranam, and you chanted just for the sake of numbers, and then you're like, oh, Ma Lalita, just fulfill this desire, this problem I'm stuck in, take me out of this problem. So if you have this, if your mind is stuck on the problem or stuck on the desire, then at the time of deathbed, this desire will also come. So the next body is as per the desire. But your desires are all like nothing left. You're like, Ma, I just want you. I just want to serve your lotus feet. I just want to serve your lotus feet. And at the time of death, you're thinking like that, and you leave your body, you will go to Sudha Sagar. You will cross Sudha Sagar. Then you go inside. You will see this vrikshas, kalpa vrikshas. All these kalpa vrikshas are devotees, high-class devotees. You look at them, your only last desire was to see mother and serve her. You will be guided inside. Then there are enclosures. There is this copper enclosure, there is this bronze enclosure, there is golden enclosures. You go inside. You see Kali Maas and her doots are there. Then you see, go at one side, you see so many Bhairavs are there. All are busy serving. Bhairav and Bhairavis are there. Not one. They mentioned 64 crores. They are mentioning so many Bhairavis. Who are these Bhairavis? Very high class devotees, just like us. Very high class souls, just like us, who purified their existence. They are there serving. So you go, you see Bhairavis, then you go to other quarters, you see Mantrini's quarters are there. And her attendants are there. Who are these attendants? Us. We get these positions. Then you go to Dandanatha, you see Dandanatha's quarters are there, her attendants are there. You go further, you see so many Siddhas are there, so many Paramahansas are there, who are devout Devi Bhaktas. All the gurus whom you mentioned, Manvak gurus, Siddhok gurus, they are there. They are chanting. Lot of people from earth also you will recognize, whom you had met in your journey. Oh, I know this person, I know this person. So you'll see them. They're also chanting. All your God brothers and God sisters who are sincerely in this path with you. You meet them. You see all the snakes and everything, the underworld, reptiles and residents of the underworld. They'll be there. So all of them you go and see, and then you are going to go much further, and then you see Chintamani palace. So that palace has pillars, and the pillars are made up of Chintamani. And what does the Chintamani do? The Chintamani fulfills your desire. So now you have come very close to Mother. And you go there, you see many attendants too. All the Shaktis are there, Nityas are there. They are all busy serving her. And you are entering there. And then you see she's sitting. Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, all those forms, the Panch Brahmas. They are sitting there, taking her orders. And Sadashiv has made his own asan. He's like, where will she sit? She cannot sit anywhere else. She will sit on my heart. Sadashiv has made her asan, and she's sitting on Sadashiv's heart. And you see Mother there now. You are there. This was your desire while you were on earth. And you left your body thinking of her. Now you have reached Manidvip. And now you are seeing her. So when we read the chapter, this is our journey that's going to happen after our death. Understand this, okay? Now, this whole narration of the city was given by Brahmaji to Vishwakarma. Then Vishwakarma had more questions. Who are these Shaktis? How did they come? You're seeing so many Shaktis there. How did they come? Can you please tell me more about that? These Shaktis are the Shaktis that is mentioned in Sri Chakra. So those who are, who do the Khadgmala Stotra, some of you do the Khadgmala Stotra. Some of you do the Archana also. Some of you are initiated in other sects, so you know about it. Some of you have seen the Sri Chakra, and the Sri Chakra has so many triangles. So when you see the Sri Chakra, you'll see first there is a square with 4 doors. Okay, that's called Bhupur. And then in all that square, in all the corners, there are the celestial Devi Devtas. Then there are Ganesha, these Dwarpalas are there in the 4 corners. Then their weapons are there. So these 3 main doors are like the first enclosure. The square enclosure is common for all gods and goddesses. So this Ganesh and Indra and other devtas of the 8 directions are there first. So you do namaskar, you enter there, and then you will see 3 circles. Trailokamohan Chakra. So in that Trailokamohan Chakra, there are Shaktis. So this entire Sri Chakra is full of Shakti only. Then from there you go inside, then you will see a 16-petal chakra. There are some shaktis, 16 shaktis. You go inside, you will see an 8-petal chakra. There are 8 shaktis. Then you go inside, there'll be 14 triangles. That there are 14 shaktis there. Then you go inside, Bahir Dashar, Antar Dashar. So there are 10 more triangles outside, and internally there are 10 triangles. There are shaktis in this 10 and this 10. You go more inside, there is 8. You see shaktis. You go 3, there is shaktis. And then you see the Bindu, there is Kameshwar, Kameshwari. That is the Sri Yantra structure. So the 3 circle, the 14 triangle, the 10, 10, 8, and then 3, and then 1. And how are these triangles formed? So you will see there are triangles going down and there are triangles going up. So 5 triangles down, 4 triangles up. So this is how the Shaktis are formed. In this same triangles, whatever I'm talking, in the Sri Chakra, there are gurus also sitting. So their positions are also given. And the Sri Chakra worship, when you do the Sri Chakra worship, you are taking the names of all these Devis who are there and you worship them. So today's class, I'm only going to take, I'm going to cover a little bit of this chapter, and then I'm going to take all the names of the Devis and we will end it up there, because a lot of description of their abodes is also given in this chapter, but it becomes too much. Okay. All right. So main thing is we have to remember the Devis. All right. So we are on the 56th chapter. Sutvetam adbhutam vrittam Vishwakarma jagadvidhi prapacha bhuya pranatasta chutavati kautuki Bhagwan Shaktayo Devya Shishtya Yastripurambaya Nripasankhyanam Atasam Rupam Sthanancha Mevada Maa Tripura Sundariya Shishtayasta Samiraya Kim Rupa Kati Sankhyasta Shishtya Chapi Varnaya. So he's asking, oh Lord Brahma, Vishwakarma is asking, can you tell me how did Tripurambika, who are the Shaktis of Tripurambika and how many are them? And what places they are going to live? Can you explain me their places and their numbers? How did these Shaktis get pleased? Can you tell me how is this Shri Chakra, Jagat Chakra? It's also called as Jagat Chakra. How this Jagat Chakra will be made? Tell me that. And tell me more about the Shaktis basically. When Vishwakarma asked, Brahmaji said, listen to me, I'm going to tell you, this is very secretive, but I'm going to open it up for you. So listen with alert mind. All the Shaktis were created by Maa Tripura Sundari. First Shakti, the group of Shaktis that she created were 9 in numbers. They are called Navshaktis. These Navshaktis came out of that. One Shakti asked, Ma, why have you created us? What is our purpose? Ma said, Maa Tripura Sundari, the greatest goddess. When we say Maa Tripura Sundari, means she is the original. So original is Maa Tripura Sundari. So Maa Tripura Sundari said, you all do Atma Yoga. And with Atma Yoga, go and create more Shaktis. Because this entire Sri Chakra is basically Jagat Chakra. Jagat Chakra means the wheel of, Jagat means the sansar, the world. So she said this world is like a chakra. Chakra means a wheel. So this world is like a wheel, and lot of energy, a lot of Shaktis. Shaktis means energy. A lot of Shaktis will be required to maintain this world. So you are the 9 principal energies I have created you. You create more Shaktis so that this world will be maintained properly. In this world, what is there in this world? We know now. In this world, there is living beings, there is non-living beings. But living beings are connected with the non-living beings. And every planet is connected with another planet. So everything is connected. So how is all this being done? Because of the Shakti, because of the energy. So Go and multiply and do whatever is required for this work to go on. So all these shaktis, they were reddish in color. This shakti then created 10 more shaktis which are reddish in colors. And these shaktis are known as Anima, Lagima, Prapti, Garima, etc., which are known as the Siddhis. All right. These shaktis were so beautiful. They had in their arms Pash, Padma, Ankush, means a lotus flower, a noose, and an Ankush. Their names are Anima, Laghima, Mahima, Ishitvika, Vashitvika, Prakamyaka, Bhukti, Iksha Prapti, Sarvakama, and Siddhyanti. So this 10 Devis came out. And this 10 Devis and the 9 other Devis, they went to Mahadevi, means Maa Tripura Sundari, and they prayed to her, O Maa, O Amba, we have been created. Now what else? Can you please name us? All these Shaktis have been created. Can you please name us? So Maa looked at all the Shaktis and she looked at the first 9 and she said, you 9 Shaktis, your name will be Yogini. You are all Yoginis. The other 10s are also Yoginis, but I created with you with my yoga and you created them with your yoga. So all of you are Yoginis, but the Navshaktis are the main Nav-Yoginis. All right. And then these Shaktis, then they requested, O Maa, where are we going to live? Can you please give us place? So then the place was made for them. So the place, now they are describing the place here. I'm reading in Hindi, then I'll explain in English. 2 योजन ऊंची चतुष्कोण एक वेदिका बनाओ. उसका विस्तार 200 योजन था. Yojan means miles. So they made a Chatushvedika. Chatushvedika means a place which is like a square, okay, with 4 corners. And that 4-corner place is is 2 by 200 yojan, means 1 yojan is close to 13 kilometers. See, now the calculation will go. So the 13 kilometers time 2. So that's how big a place will be. In that place, Maa said there will be 14 triangles. Okay, in that triangles, these Shaktis will be sitting there. And then there will be other Shaktis. So she went on saying, so this whole thing will go on. And in that, there will be first 16 petals, and then there will be 8 petals, and that also will be very big, many kilometers, 20 times 20 yojan, 20 yojan, okay, like that. And in that peeth, or in that particular peeth means an enclosure, a place where everybody is going to live, okay, a foundation. So in that peeth, there will be 14 triangles, 14, and in that 14 triangles, in that also there will be some places where all the Shaktis will go and sit. In that 14 triangles, there will be another place which will be made out of 10 triangles. So this is what she's saying. And each of these triangles will be like 4 yojan. 4 yojan means 4 times 13 kilometers. So each of these triangles are this big. So this whole Sri Chakra, whatever is being mentioned, if you go on multiplying, it's a huge Sri Chakra that has been, that has to be made for all the Shaktis to take their place. So the Sri Yantra which you guys buy from the shop is so small. It's just a map. Okay, it's just a map of that big Sri Yantra which is described here. It's like, if I have to describe India, India is a big country. And every place, every state has something or different. And there are leaders in every state. There are residents in every state. But if that big India, if I have to describe to somebody here in America, how do I describe? One way is I take them there. But if they don't go there, how will I describe? I have to make a map. And in that map, I have to tell, okay, these things are there. These leaders are there. These are so many states. In this state, this person is a leader. In this state, that person is a leader. This is their cabinet. This is their ministers. So in a map, in a small piece of paper, I'll map it. Or I'll bring the globe. In the globe, I'll try to show. Or I may make a 3D replica of India and every state, and show them, okay, this is how India looks. So here in this chapter, the Sri Yantra which you buy from store is just like that small replica. In this chapter, the whole of the Sri Yantra is described. And who are all the Devis? In this Sri Yantra is described. How are they created? By Maa alone. So first the 9 Shaktis are created and then the other Shaktis are created. So here they are saying, she's saying, so there were 10 triangles and then 10 triangles were very brilliant. They were looking very beautiful. And around that 10 triangles is another area of 6 yojan. And in that 6 yojan area, there is another 8 cone, means 8 triangles. That also is so high. All these 8 triangles are 1 yojan in height. 1 yojan means close to 13 kilometers in height. And then they're also looking very beautiful. And they were spread for 10 yojans. So all these things are being explained. And in this, you go on, there is Devi sitting, and Devi is sitting on Panchabrahmasan, and she is sitting with Kameshwar, and she is being served by another 10 Shaktis. So those Shaktis are there, and all these Shaktis are looking very beautiful, and they are representing the Nityas. So these are all Nityas, and they are looking very beautiful and smiling and shining brilliantly like the moon. So they are Nityas, and their names are, first one is Kameshwari, Bhagamalini, Nityaklina, Merudanda, Vahanivasini, Shivaduti, Twarita, Kulasundari, Nitya, Neel Patakika, Vijaya, Sarvamangala, Jwalamala, Chitra, and all those things. Okay. Somebody is asking, Namasya is asking, can I see the image? Namasya, I gave you a Sri Yantra. Okay, but one image I have. So I'll just give you this one image. This is one image. This is the image, but you have the 3D. If somebody has a 3D image, please share it for Namasya. I gave you one Sri Yantra. Remember that triangular thing I gave you? It is golden in color. I'm talking about that Sri Yantra. Each and every triangle and everything has goddess in it. So we are describing that. Okay. Then after that, so these are the these are the Nitya Saptadashi. 17 Nityas are there. So there are 16 Nityas and plus one more, the original Maa Tripura Sundari. That is the one. And then Tripura, yeah, this is what it is. After that, there are Yoginis. Who are there? These Yoginis are 9 in numbers. And these Yoginis are called Gupta Tara Yoginis. And then these Yoginis have created many other Sampradayas. Okay. So they are the ones, and they are very secretive too. And they are in different chakras too. So now we are going to talk about the name of this Yoginis also. And there are another 10 Shaktis. They start from Brahmi, Matrika, etc. There are other 8 Shaktis. So the Shaktis goes on like this. And there is, so Gupta Tara is there. Then there is Gupta. Then Gupta Tara means most secretive. Then there is secretive. So every level of these Devis, you see those, there is a circle, 3 circle. Then you see the petals. Then so every level of the Devis has been given certain names. Gupta Tara, Gupta, all those things. So the names are being given here. All right. So these Devis are very powerful by themselves. They are the ones who give us matrika, the sound, or they are the ones who give us knowledge. Through them only Gurus were created. All the main Gurus of Sri Vidya were created through these Shaktis. They are the ones who are in music, in arts, in whatever knowledge, whatever you get. These are the Shaktis. Then there are other Shaktis who are known as Mudra Shaktis. They were created. These Mudra Shaktis are known as Dravani, Akarshan, okay. And then the one who will bring you into control, hypnotizing power. Then Madan. Madan means you attract people. So attractive power, all those things, the Mudras are there. So these Shaktis were also created, and so many Shaktis were created. So these Mudra names were Sanshobhini, Vidravini, Akarshini, Vashankari, Unmadni, Mahankusha, Trikhanda, Khechari, Bija, Yoni. So all these different Shaktis, when we do the Sri Chakra Puja, all these Shaktis are worshipped at every point with their names. And then Mudras are shown with their names. So this is external worship. So there are external worship, then there is internal worship. So this Mudras, Brahmi, after this, you go ahead. Then there are other Shaktis which are Unmadini, Mahankusha, Trikhanda, Khechari, Bija and Yoni. And then there are other Shaktis, Brahmi, Maheshwari, Kaumari, Vaishnavi, Varahi, Mahendri, Chamunda and Mahalakshmi. Brahmi is very beautiful and Mudra is red in color and white and red color Devis. These are their colors. Then there is Kamakarshani, then there is Buddhyakarshani, then there are other more Devis who are there. So I'm going to just Bijakarshani, Atmakarshani, Amritakarshani, all these Shaktis were created. All of them have certain forms, certain they look very white or red or they have different weapons. Most of the weapons are Pash. Pash is attachment, So our attachment to the world, but when we are praying to her, our attachment becomes to them. Ankush. Ankush is something which is to control us. So their weapons are Ankush. Ankush is to control us. When we go totally towards the world and we are praying to Maa at the same time, the Ankush will be thrown on us to control us. So all these things will be there. So, and their names are Ananga. There are more Devis. Ananga Kusma, Ananga Mekhla, Ananga Purvika, Madananga, Madanatura, Ananga Dyarekika, Ananga Veshini, Ananga Kusha, Ananga Adya Malini, Nagachad, and all those things. Furthermore, you go, these are Guptatara Devis. Then furthermore, these Devis have red color. And wherever they are, they have, again, same thing. Their most common Shastra or most common weapon is the Pash. Pash means a rope. They will have a rope. They have blue lotuses in their hand. Then they have Ankush, as I told you. Sankshobhani, Vidravani, Akarshani, Ladini, Sammohini, Stambhini, Jamrani, and Vashankari. There are other Devis. Ranjini, Unmadini, Artha Sadhani, Sampatti Purni, Mantramai, Dvandakshayakari are other Devis. Similarly, there are so many Devis, and all of these Devis have same things. They are very beautifully dressed. Either they are in reddish color or they are whitish in color, shining like the moon, and fully decorated with a lot of jewels and everything. So many names of the Shaktis are there. What I am going to do now, instead of reading the whole thing, I'm going to take the name of the Shaktis in the Sri Yantra. There is a whole process to worship these Shaktis. Now, this whole Sri Chakra, as you see, there are 9 avaranas, means 9 levels. Okay. So the first level, we see the Bhupura level. That chakra is known as Trailokya Mohan Chakra. First level, okay. That is known as Trailokya Mohan Chakra. And the Yogini, all these 9 levels have 9 Yoginis. So 1, 2, when you count the Sri Yantra, it will be 9. So all these 9 levels have 9 Yoginis. These are Navshaktis, the first one created. So in the first one, that is the lowest one, the circle that you see. Okay. That level, first level is the Trailokya Mohan Chakra. And the Yogini name there is Prakata Yogini. Okay. And the deity name there is called as Tripura. And she has her own mantra. And there are Devis there. So the 10 Siddhi Devis, the 8 Mahadevis, the 10 Mudra Shakti Devis, total of 28 Devis will be over there. Then comes the second level, which is the lotuses that you see. That is 16 lotus petal. The circle is there, the 3 circle, and above the circle there is 16 lotus petals. So 16 Devis are there, 16 deities are there. That is called as Sarva Paripurak Chakra, and the Devis there are Nityas. The Yogini there is Nitya, and they are called as Gupta Yogini. They have powers of Akarshana. Akarshana means attracting. Okay. The whole world is created on this principle of attraction. So this is Akarshani. These Devis were created to start this world and maintain this world and let the work of the world going. How is the world created? First thing is attraction. So these Devis on that chakra are Akarshani Devis. They have full power of Akarshani, means attraction. Okay. And these are Nityas. They are always going to be there. And there are 16 deities in total. These both have, they all have mudras, their own mudras. Okay. Then there is a third chakra. So the 16 petal lotus, then there is a 8 petal lotus. That is a third chakra. That third chakra is Sarva Sankshobhana chakra. And in that, the yoginis are called as Guptatara Yogini. So first Gupta Yogini, then Guptatara Yogini, and they have 8 Devis. And then you go down, go up one more, and there will be like 14 triangles. So 3 circles, then above that there is 16 petals, then there is 8 petals, then there is 14 triangles. So in that 14 triangle, there are 14 Devis, and they are called as Sarva Saubhagyadayak Chakra. Got it? And these yoginis have a name. They are called as Sampraday Yoginis. Each of these have a deity, okay? Their names are also there, but leave it now. Then go to the 5th one. It is called Sarva Sadhak Chakra, and those are known as Kula Yogini. So, and there is 10 Devis. So you see 14, then above that there is 10 triangles. So those yoginis are Kula Yoginis. Then you go one more. There is more 10 triangles. So 10 triangles, there it comes 2 times. 2 times it comes. Bahirdashar and Antardashar. So inside that 10 triangles, so those are called Nigarbh Yoginis, and that is Sarvarakshaka Chakra. Then you go on the 7th one. So in these 10 triangles, both the 10 triangles, there are 10 Devis each. Then you go on the 7th one. Okay. That is Sarvaroghara Chakra. The yoginis, there are Ati Rahasya, and there are 8 Devis sitting there. They have different names. Okay. And then you go to the 8th circle, which is 3 Devis, which is be a triangle. So look at your Shri Chakra, then you will come to know. That will be a triangle. That is known as Sarva Siddhiprada Chakra. So, and the 9th one is Sarvanandamaya Chakra. There is Devi sitting there on the Bindu. So how will you remember this? This is how you remember. Yes, this is the Shri Chakra. 2D representation, that is the Shri Chakra. 3D representation. So circle, Trilokimon Chakra, 16 petals, 8 petals, 14 triangles, 10 triangle outer, 10 triangle inner, 8 triangles, 3 triangle, 1 triangle. All of these 9 levels have yoginis. Their yogini names are there. All of these 9 levels have a deity, and the deity names are there. There are 43 triangles. Yes, 9 interlocking triangles. So all this is there. And in this same interlocking triangles, there is a place for the gurus also. So gurus are there. The matrikas are there. So that is how the Sri Yantra is. So many Devis. So now I just spoke about the 9 avarans or triangle. Now let me read their names also, since we are doing it. Let's go for the, first we do the Nitya Puja. Okay, so the Nityas are remembered. So Nityas are, you see the moon, every day the moon is changing. So it goes all the way till full moon, then it comes to the new moon. So every day the Shakti is, you can see the Shakti is increasing, the Shakti is reducing. You see like that. But the Shakti is always there. Even if the day on the new moon day, even if the moon is not there, the moon is still there. So that increasing and that decreasing is done by Shaktis. These are called Nityas. Why is moon important? Because moon is the one which fills us with Amrit, nectar. Okay. So moon is the one which nourishes everybody. So mother's Nityas are the moon. They are nourishing us every day. Just like how the moon keeps going on increasing, and one day you see the full moon. But then the moon keeps going on decreasing, and then you don't see the moon. Similarly, this world, so many universes are created. The creation goes on. And one day, like the full moon, the universe comes into existence. And we feel, okay, the universe is there. But slowly, the universe will decrease, just like the moon. And one day there is no universe. There is annihilation completely. But even if the annihilation is there, the moon is not seen, but the moon is still there. Similarly, even if the whole universe is annihilated, nothing is seen, but still Devi is there. Devi is there. The moon keeps increasing every day. Every day it has a different form. Nityas, these are Nityas. But on the new moon day, when it is not there, where is all the light of the moon? Somewhere inside. Similarly, all the shaktis are there when the universe is created. They are maintaining it. And when the universe is annihilated, all the shaktis go back in Maa herself. So Maa creates this shakti, Maa takes this shakti, but they are always there inside Maa. So that is why these Nityas, we worship the Nityas. So they have different names. Kameshwari Nitya, Magamalini Nitya, Nitya Klinna Nitya, Bherunda Nitya, Vahini Vasini Nitya, Mahavajreshwari Nitya, Shivaduti Nitya, Twarita Nitya, Kulasundari Nitya, Nitya Nityamba. Every day's moon is named like with this Nitya. Okay. Neela Pataka Nitya, Sarvamangala Nitya, Jwala Malini Nitya, Chitra Nitya, Mahanitya, Parmeshwar, Parmeshwari. This is the 16th one, okay? So the Nitya goes on like that. Then there are gurus inside this only. So they are also always there. So they are Mitresh Mai Devi Nitya, Shashti Mai Devi, Udish Mai Devi, Charyanatha Mai Devi, Lopa Mudra Devi, Agastha Mai Devi, Kala Tapan Mai Devi, Dharmacharya Mai Devi, Mukta Kelishwara Mai Devi, Deepaka Kalanatha Mai Devi, Vishnu Deva Mai Devi, Prabhakara Deva Mai Devi, Tejo Deva Mai Devi, Kalyana Deva Mai Devi, Vasudeva Deva Mai Devi, Ratna Deva Mai Devi, Shri Ramananda Mai Devi. So the gurus are there all the time, and the gurus have their own Shakti. So these are the different Shakti names of the gurus also. So now when we go to the first, the Bhupura and the Trailoka Mohan Chakra, there is Ganesha, there is Surya, there is Vishnu, there is Shiva. We pray to them, and then we go to the Siddhi Devis. So Anima, Laghima, Mahima, Ishitva, Vashitva, Prakama, Iksha, Prapti, Sarvakam. All these names, what it means is, these are Siddhis. Siddhis means powers. What are these powers? One is Anima. Anima means becoming invisible. Laghima, becoming very small. Mahima, becoming very big. Ishitva means pervading everywhere, all pervading everywhere. Vashitva means attracting everywhere, controlling everything, hypnotizing everything. Prakamya means which can give all, which fulfills all our desires. Then Bhukti for material enjoyment. Then Iksha, again desires. Prapti means to beget everything, whatever we think of. And Sarvakama means whatever desires are there, everything is getting fulfilled. So when we are praying to Maa Lalita and we are praying to Maa Lalita, all these Shaktis are helping the devotee with whatever they desire. We have come to this world. Tantra has a very different outlook to everything. We have come to this world. The world is meant for enjoyment, along with your liberation. Bhog and moksha together. So how are you going to attract? Do not think yourself you are helpless creature of Bhagwan. You are a very powerful creature. You are very powerful. You are a bundle of energy. You are the child of energy. Shakti. Who is this Shakti? Who is rolling these universes? That Shakti. So you are the child of that Shakti. So you are not helpless. You are very powerful. All this, whatever you are desiring in the world, you can fulfill. Sometimes we think, oh, in this life itself, you cannot say that. Because you are continuous. You are like that Nitya. In this life, maybe you didn't achieve anything. Next life, you will shine a little more. One time in one life, you'll come to the Purnavastha, like the Purnima. So it takes time. But all your desires you can fulfill because you are the child of that energy. So these Shaktis are in you and the Shaktis are outside you. They're always helping you. Sometimes it becomes very difficult, very confusing to understand. One is we are developing ourselves. One is we feel the deities are helping. What happens exactly? I have told you these deities. We ourselves can promote ourselves to become these deities. It's like when you're in this world, you have a question in your head, nagging question for so many years, nobody is able to answer you. Then someday you meet some guru. Say you met me. Many people tell me, oh, we had so many questions, you have answered it. This world has billions of gurus. Through those billion of gurus, you meet one guru. We all come under that one umbrella, guru. But you and I, somewhere our vibes matched. So whatever I spoke, you understood. Same thing I speak to somebody else, they don't understand. But you are understanding. So our vibrations are matching. So in that big guru umbrella, in so many millions of gurus, one guru is coming in this form, in this body form, and helping you. So I'm a guru, I'm helping you. You're a student. But I'm helping you. I have told you so many times, I'm helping you to become what? Not my forever student. Understand this. This is not my concept. I'm helping you to become like me or like my other gurus. All my gurus worked that way. Nobody wants a student here. This is not a... This relationship is very unconditional. Everybody has to grow. This relation is a relation of freedom, not binding. We are bound by heart, but not by anything else. Not by our positions, okay? I may be a guru, but I'm helping you to become a guru. So once you become a guru means having the same knowledge, okay? I leave the world, say, before you. So now in this life we met, I leave the world. I've already developed my vibration so high, whichever planet God decides me to go. Now, there are 7 higher planets. Bhurbuva Swaha, beyond that. Jana Mahatapaha Satyam. These are higher planets where all the great rishis, the Paramahansas, Mahatmas, Jana, Tapaha, Tapasvis, Satyaloka is Brahmaloka. All of them are living there. When your vibrations are going higher, understand this, you have already crossed the concepts of mukti, liberation, all those things, okay? You know who you are. And the nature will make an arrangement, the universe or Bhagwan, all these energies will make an arrangement for you to be in one of these higher planets. You will not question why. Because there's no bandhan anymore. You're already muktatma. You're already liberated. So if I leave my body, say I'll be going in one of the planets, say Mahalok, I'm in Mahalok. Everybody there is saintly with very higher vibration. There people are worshipping Devi as much as I'm worshipping Devi. We are all in one vibration. We are all worshipping Devi. We are Devi worshippers. Somebody on earth, you are still on earth. We met on earth, but I have left. You are still on earth. You are still developing yourself. You are praying to Maa Lalita, come, Maa Lalita, come, Maa Lalita, help, Maa Lalita, help. And then you realize that something just happened good in your life and you have experienced that higher energy in your life. So you think Maa Lalita came directly. But who is actually working? All these devotees of Maa Lalita who are in the higher planets with higher vibrations. Christians will say angels. We say Devis. We say Shaktis. So all these Shaktis are coming and helping you. So one is, I developed myself, I went there, I am living like a Shakti. Second is, you are on earth, you are developing yourself, you are at a certain level. If you develop yourself fully, you also come there, you will be at the same level. If you have not yet developed yourself, you are still calling for help. So both the help is going on. You are helping yourself, and these Shaktis or Devis or deities, different names have been given. Okay, these are very highly advanced souls. These souls are coming and helping you. So you are help. So there are many help given to the soul when we are on planet Earth. One is a physical guru. One help is to the physical guru. Okay, this help is going on continuously. Second help is to those, through those deities, through those highly evolved souls, who are on very high vibrations. They have taken the position of deities. They are also helping you. So we develop ourselves, we are getting one help on earth. Then we raise ourselves more and more. We come to that vibration, we go to that loka. And then somebody else will be calling you here, you will be coming. All of those people in those higher lokas, high vibrational planets are named as Shaktis, Devatas, different names. Getting it? So that's how we get the help. So under whose directions are we working on the higher planets? We are working in the direction of these Devis, who are originally coming from Maa Lalita herself. So Navshakti Yoginis, she created Navshakti Yoginis. Then she created Shaktis. Then under the Shaktis, everybody is working. Muktatmas, as Muktatmas, we go to the lok, we see ourselves, we see the others also. And there are so many loks, she spread everywhere. There are so many lokas, so many planets, spiritual planets, where we will be there. And we are helping, we are working. Getting it? So that whole cycle goes like this. So I hope you understood. On earth, I and you, we can see each other, we can talk, we can help. When I leave the body, some higher vibration, I will be there. Whether I incarnate or not doesn't matter. Anytime. Because eternal, we are eternal beings. We are never dead. We are eternal beings. We are only in conditioned state or liberated state. That's all. So we are eternal beings. We are never dead. Time is eternal. We are there. So if anytime anybody else, in future, 1,000 years later, I have not incarnated. 1,000 years later, somebody else calls for help. Of course, if my vibration and his vibration are matching, definitely the help will be provided, whether I'm in body or not. That's how the gurus are helping. That's how the deities are helping. The names confuse us because there are only few names given. Few names are given just for us to understand. But all this work is going on under these names. So like the name of Anima. Anima means making invisible. Now Shaktis are created. The first Shakti is Anima. Anima means atomic. Who is that Anima? We, in our soul form, we were atomic. When the world is created, everything is created in the form of atoms. Who brings out that? First 5 atoms are created. Earth, water, fire, etc. And from Anima, they become Lagima. They become visible. First they are invisible, then become visible. Then from there, they become Mahima. They come in their forms. So these 5 little elements, which were invisible, now became visible. Now they took their whole form. And yet, in that whole big form also, they are invisible. Fire element is everywhere. It is invisible. It is everywhere. Mahima. At the same time, Anima. And when we light it up, Lagima. So this now Shaktis, when they were created, they were given jobs like this. They're everywhere. They're in us also. So Anima, Lagima, Mahima, Ishitva. Shitva means controlling, pervading everywhere energy. Us. We feel we are limited in this body, but no, we are pervading everywhere. In higher stages, you'll know. Now, when I'm talking, these are topics which is very difficult to understand. It's only can be experienced. So what they mean, all these shaktis, there are 9 yoginis, 9 shaktis, which were created. From there starts the whole universe. These 9 shaktis were given. Okay, now you are given more powers. Go and create more powers and let this game begin. Jagat Chakra, the wheel of life. Let it begin. The wheel of world. Let it begin. So this 9 shaktis. Then comes Vashitva. Vashitva means hypnotizing. That power. Yes, it has to be there, no? Without attraction, without the power of attraction, how can you, you have to bind somebody's mind to create the world. Let this be there everywhere. A guy gets attracted towards a girl, they marry, then they create the world, their own world. So many worlds are created within this big world. Power, these are the shaktis. Prakamya. Prakam means desires. Let there be desires everywhere. A guy looks at the girl, hypnotizes means attracts. When you are in love, you are in attraction, right? You are totally bound, hypnotized, mesmerized, whatever is the word you say. And then desires come. Prakamya. Let this be there. From desires will come bhoga, bhukti. So the Shakti's name is bhukti. Let this be there. One bhog, you like it, you want it more. One bhog, desire, you don't like it, you don't want it more. So ichha. Ichha means desire. Enjoyment, desire, bhukti and ichha. Let this energy be there. Then comes prapti. Everybody is desiring something. You're running after it. You want to get it. Prapti. Then comes sarva kama siddhi. Whatever you desire, you should get it. So all these 9 shaktis were created originally for this wheel of life. We are a product of that 9 shaktis. All this power has been given to us. It's inside us. And we can develop ourselves, these powers. So externally, the shaktis are helping us. Internally, we are developing ourselves. Power of manifestation, power of attraction. All this, both are working together till we develop ourselves to that level that, okay, we are on the other side now. This is the whole cycle. So when we are praying to, if you want to contemplate, this is for contemplation and the Gyan. This is for the inner one. But normally what people do is people just see all the Shakti names and they just do Archana with the Shakti names. So now I'm going to go to the middle 8 layers of Shakti. So I did the 16 Shaktis. Then I did the 10 Shaktis. Now the middle 8 layer of Shaktis is called as Matrika Shakti. These Matrika Shaktis are Brahmi, which is the female form of Brahma, Brahma's energy, power of creation. Maheshwari, Shiva's energy, power of annihilation. Kaumari, she is the pure form, sattvic energy, we call it, pure, virgin. Okay. Vaishnavi, she is the energy of Vishnu. Varahi, who is the energy of, again, Varahi means boar incarnation, who gives punishment. If we do wrong things, we suffer. So she is that energy. Mahendri, she is the energy of Indra. Indra is the lord of the senses. So we have an energy that is called Mahendri. Then there is Chamunda, the fierce power in us. That is her. And then there is Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi means who gives us all prosperity. So these energies are in the 8 layers, the other 8 layers, the 8 petals. Then comes the 10 layers. Okay. So there are Sarva Sankshobhini. Sarva Sankshobhini is the one who cuts the bonds. Sarva Vidravini, who melts everything. Sarva Akarshani, who attracts everything. Sarva Unmadani, who is madness. Sarvankusha, who stops everything. Sarva Khechri, who makes everything fly, float. Sarva Bija, who is the root of everything. Sarva Yoni, who is the womb. This whole world, we in Shakti Puja, we consider it as a womb, Maa's womb. The earth is mother's womb. Why? You see the earth, little rain fell, and then you see how it becomes green. So many seeds of grass are there, and they're just becoming green. So this place is womb, mother's womb. Something is coming out every second. So the whole world is Sarva Yoni. Then Sarva Trikhanda. She is spread in all the three worlds. She has divided herself into the upper planetary system, on earth, and the lower planetary systems. Then comes the other Avaran. There are 16 Yoni Devis. Akarshini, Kamakarshini. Kamakarshini means who attracts all desires. Buddhi Akarshini, who attracts all minds. Ahankara Akarshini, who attracts all ego and pride. Shabda Akarshini, sound, who attracts sound. Sparsha Akarshini, who attracts touch. Rupa Akarshini, who attracts Rupa, means form. Rasa Akarshini means taste. Then comes Gandha Akarshini, whatever smell you have in this, she is the one who is attracting it. Chitta Akarshini, who attracts your mind. Then Dhairya Akarshini, who attracts your patience, steadiness. Smrutya Akarshini, who attracts memory. Then Nama Akarshini, the name. Bija Akarshini, the growth, sprouting. Atma Akarshini, the ethereal body. Amrita Akarshini, who gives you nectar. Amrita. Sharira Akarshini, who gives you the astral body. Then comes the next, Guptatara Yogini. These Guptatara Yoginis are Ananga Kusuma, Ananga Mekhala, Ananga Madana, Ananga Madanatura, Ananga Rekha, Ananga Vegini, Ananga Ankusha, Ananga Malinye, Namaha. So these have also different meanings. And then comes the fourth Avarana, where the Devis are Samshogni, Vidravani. Samshogni means who cuts your bonds. Then comes with Akarshini, again attract. Sarvaladini Devi, who gives pleasure to everybody. Sarva Sammohini, who mesmerizes the whole world. Okay. Sarva Stambhini Devi, who stops the whole world. Sarva Jrambhani Devini, who makes everything very big. Sarva Shankari Devi, who pervades everywhere. Sarva Ranjani Devi, who entertains everyone. Sarva Unmadmani Devi, who creates intoxication in everyone. Sarvartha Sadhika, who fulfills all desire. Sampatti, Sarva Sampatti Purani Devi, who gives all the types of wealth. And then Sarva Mantramai Devi, who is the form of all mantras. And the Sarva Dvanda Kshayakari Devi, who removes all the dualities. All these Devis are there. Then in the fifth Avarana, the Devis are Sarva Siddhi Prada, who gives us all perfection. Sarva Sampat Prada, who gives us all wealth and prosperity. Sarva Priyankari, who is the most adorable. Sarva Mangalakari, who is the most auspicious. Sarva Kama Prada, who fulfills all desires. Sarva Dukkha Vimochini, who removes all sadness, sorrows. Sarva Mrityu Prashamani, who liberates us after death. Sarva Vigna Nivarani, who removes all obstacles. Sarva Anga Sundari, who is very beautiful, embodiment of beauty, personification of beauty. Who is Sarva Saubhagya Dayini, who gives us for good fortune. We worship them. Then in the sixth Avaran, there is Vag Devi, who is the Devi of speech. There is Sarva Shakti Devi, who gives us energy. There is Sarva Aishwarya Pradai, who gives us wealth and prosperity. So there is Jnanamai Devi, who is knowledge. Vyadhi Nivarani Devi, who removes obstacles. Sarva Dhara Swarupa Devi, who is the life energy. Sarva Papa Hara Devi, who removes all sins. Sarva Anandamai Devi, who gives us bliss. Sarva Raksha Swarupini Devi, who protects us in all circumstances. Sarva Vepsita Phala Prapta Devi, the one who fulfills all our desires, whatever we desire. Then in the seventh Avarana, which is Sarva Roghara Chakra, the Devis are Vashini Vag Devi, who gives us powerful speech where we can impress others, influence others. Sarva Kameshwari Vag Devi, these are all Vag Devis, means
desire fulfilling speech. Sarva Modini Vagdevi. Somebody, who talks, their talks is so pleasurable, you just want to keep hearing them. Sarva Modini Vagdevi. Sarva Kamala Vagdevi. Kamala means the one, you talk and the way you can impress people, you can attract wealth. Sarva Aruna Vagdevi. Very passionate speech. Who gives us blesses us with passionate speech power. Sarva Jayani Devi. She blesses us with speech where we win over others, how to win and influence people. These Devis give us. Sarveshwari Vagdevi. She is all pervading speech. Kaushini Vagdevi. She is the one who gives us excellent speech. So these are 8 Vagdevis, Devis of speech. So all of these are her only. Then comes the 8th Avaran. In that 8th Avaran, there is only 3 Devis. Kameshwari Devi, Vajreshwari Devi, Bhagamalini Devi. So we pray to her. And in the 9th Avaran, which is called as Sarvanandamaya Chakra, there she is sitting along with Shiva. So we come to the 9th Avaran, which is the Bindu. And all of these Avarans have different mudras. So we show them all the different mudras. And this is how all the Sri Yantra Puja is done. It was a very long thing, I know. But this is what is covered in the chapter. Tomorrow, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to teach you Bhavanopanishad, because whatever we learned today, it was all external worship. Sri Vidya's worship is internal also. And Bhavanopanishad is a Upanishad which talks about all the Sri Yantra Devis in our body. So tomorrow we are going to learn that. So with that, I end up the class now. Too many things, too heavy lecture. This is a puja paddhati, worship. Those who worship, they will know it. Okay. All right. Let me just see your comments. All right. Ma, let it come. Listening to the description of abodes of the divine from you is another level experience. All right. The bliss of Bhagavad Gita class is still exuding from me. And now listening to Kadumala from you, taking it to another level. Today's party day. Enjoy your party. Good, good. Vishwas Asulkarji writes, Kadumala Rudrayala Tantra, Rudra Yamal Tantra, Rudrayamal Tantra. Placing of the shaktis in Sri Yantra that give divine geometrics of the placements of various shaktis. Extremely interesting scientific and mathematical aspects are observed. Yes, yes. It's a very technical class, but if I start taking it, it'll go so many days and not everybody can relate to it. So that's why I had to cover it up like this. All right. Can we see that we have shown? Ma, I have used this Kadmala in management aspects and also in administration by deciphering the names of shaktis and decoding the meanings of each as per the situations faced in my working life. Wonderful, wonderful, Vishwasji. I'm very happy. Better representation of levels. Good. Total triangles are 43, 9 interlocking triangles. Yes. Wow. Goosebumps. Good. Wonderful. Wonderful description and the definitions of 9 shaktis for wheel of life, acting infinitesimally to infinity. That gives the basis of psychology of yoga and mind, giving abilities of various modes to all. Pranam Guru Maa. The class was long, but was pure magic. Yeah, I know the class was very long and too technical, but we will end it up here now. And tomorrow we'll read Bhavanopanishad. That you will like it. Okay. Your Gyan Vardhak Satsangs are pure gems, Ma. I always enjoy them. All right. All of you have a good Lalitamay day and Lalitamay night. Jai Ma.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Jai Guru Maa. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Ma.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.